team, those numbers are going to have to be better than just decent.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Lawson outside. And Jackson with the block. But they get it back. Hickson, that is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising in such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. The Nuggets have hit just 2 free throws and 5 attempts today.
Well, Ty Lawson in this one, he has 8 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
Well, you can't discount what that's meant to this team. I mean, he's helped their cause with his passing, and it's really given his team a nice groove.
LeBron kicks to Thompson. And here's Jackson. 25 points in the game. And that is good. Jackson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Jackson against Lawson. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Well, here's a group now that knows how to orchestrate from the wing. The top passing small forwards in the NBA during the past 10 games. 5th on the list, LeBron James.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing are outstanding. Truly gifted distributors.
Yeah, and one of the passes that you really need to prioritize and be able to make is that entry pass, getting that ball inside. Accurately throwing it into the low post is really a bit of a lost art in today's game.
Jackson against Lawson. Launches it. And he gets it to go. No problem on the 3 from Jackson. Jackson's got 30.
Boy, he's putting up big numbers in that 3-point column, guys.
Lawson the pass to Hickson. The rebound by Kevin Love. Cleveland leading by 4. Throws it up high. Offline with his 3. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. Lawson dishes to Fareed. Smith kicks to Lawson. Just 5 to shoot. And Thompson sends it back.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Can't get it to go. Smith with the defensive effort. Jackson against Lawson. Smith kicks to Lawson. The feed now to Afflalo. The 11-footer, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Waiters passes to Jackson. Thompson, a screen on Hickson. Jackson with it. Now Smith defending. Waiters against Afflalo. A baseline J. Waiters no luck.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Jackson against Lawson. Passes it to Hickson. Smith right side. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Three-pointer, Lawson. Lawson can't get that one to fall.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
And the dunk by James.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
And that's a foul called on Money. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Big group substitution here for Denver. Mozgov, he's checked in for Hickson. Molinari comes in for Josh Smith. Harris is checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Foy in for Ty Lawson. And then for Cleveland, Omer Asher. He's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Boozer comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Waiters.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. 52 seconds left to play in the third. The drive by Jackson, and he slams it one-handed.
That's basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
Fareed setting the pick for Gallinari. Fareed, no good.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
17 seconds.
Here's Jackson, and again it's Cleveland.
Boy, you can't run an inbounds play any better than that right there.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Foy with it. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Fareed, a screen on Irving. Fareed dishes to Foy. Got a piece of it. 1 second left, and the quarter ends with some stifling. And now let's go back to a play from earlier. For you, our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this had to be the choice. It was an absolutely sensational feed, putting it way up there above the rim so that only his teammate could catch it. And not only does he do it, but he powers it down from there.
Yeah, the timing of these plays are just phenomenal.
No question.
And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Jackson in a 2-guard. Boozer is out there with Anderson Varejao. Then there's Irving. And it's James in at the small forward position. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Outside Jackson. On the wing, Irving. Fareed defending. Irving kicks to Jackson. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Now, here is Foy. Harris outside. Out to Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. Here's Foy. Count that one.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Suns. Irving passes to Jackson. Jacks up a 3. Denver grabs the miss.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Mazda. And for Fareed, Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Harris. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Randy Ford. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brian Shaw was giving to his team. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
Here's Jackson. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Jackson's got 42 in the game.
And those are not the kind of three-point opportunities you can give to shooters in the NBA. These guys are just too good.
You're exactly right. It'll burn you every time, just like it's burning them here. I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Cleveland leading by 10. From 12 feet out, here's Love. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Tell you what, does not matter what the score is. He's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Lawson dishes to Hickson. He kicks it to Aflalo. Stolen by Waiters. Here's Thompson. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Afflalo, and there's another one for the Nuggets. Fareed's checked in.
Kevin Fareed.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Jackson drives in, and that one's good. Jackson's got 10 points in the quarter.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Lawson kicks to Hickson. Smith with it. He's picked up by James. Pass to Afflalo. Afflalo left side. Again, Afflalo missing. Here's Jackson. No good from outside. The Nuggets trail by 14. Lawson to pass to Afflalo. Goes up the baseline. Here's Smith. Love grabs the board. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight. James dishes to Jackson. And it's off from three-point range. Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And Lawson with the drive. Afflalo outside. Just 5 on the clock. A step-back shot here. Almost, but it rolls out.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Denver shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Here's Lawson, and Jackson with the block. James against Afflalo. Here's Jackson. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Jackson's got 47 points.
Well, tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance on his pressure for Cleveland.
Clark, look at their number of assists.
Well, they minimized the one-on-one situations, Kevin. They got the ball moving, and it found the open guy.
Great ball movement, you're right. And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
Boy, I like the way they responded and made adjustments from their first meeting this year, which they lost, and came out tonight with a mission to finish off with a 1-1 season record against the Nuggets.
You look at the stats and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Money. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide.
Jackson against Green. They need this one. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Man, he's got a tremendous ability to knock it down from deep. I mean, that's a big-time triple.
Well, it gets harder and harder the deeper you go out there. So I mean, he's got great touch from that kind of range. That's impressive.
And Foy kicks to Fareed. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Good.
Boy, if they could have had this kind of run earlier in the game, it might have made a big difference.
You know, I think a big reason behind the run, Steve, is that they're not getting pressured as much by the defense now that the game's all but finished.
Here's Jackson. They get it back. Miller, the pass to Ashik. Here's Jackson. Out to Harris. He dishes it to Jackson. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Jackson.
Here's Green. Misses. And so it's